Just because there is talk of a slime monster lurking beneath Manhattan does not mean...
Oh, it does. Look, I know Eddie and Venom. They're not what you'd call unsore losers. And we did, kind of bury them under an old bell tower.
Has anyone seen the creature since?
Long gone by the time S.H.I.E.L.D. showed up. They go to ground when you wound their pride. In this case, underground.
Venom on the loose, licking his wounds.
Now that's a friendly neighborhood problem. So, how about we go solve it?
Do you have a question?
You gotta work on your social cues.
Worried that Venom will hold a grudge. You still think this is a good idea?
Got all the slime in the world. So, where's our slime monster?
Vampire. Vampires.
Maybe it's the Downtown Express?
Sounds like a lair.
Sounds like...
Still so hungry.
And there is your slime monster.
Time for seconds.
Breakfast for dinner, I guess, with a side of vamp over easy.
Not so easy for the vamp.
Oh, gross, Eddie! It's hard to know who to root for in these parasite versus parasite situations.
Parasite.
A demonically possessed symbiote?
With a vampire's bloodlust.
Not good.
Come on, Eddie, don't do this!
They are definitely doing this.
I should have known that thing would crawl back to the sewers once Lilith had no use for it.
For Lilith, we don't need her.
Tell yourself whatever you have to.
Not to interrupt, but have you really been eating those vampires?
Beat them all.
So if you are what you eat, what does that make you? This has to be karma for all those rats.
Blade told me to mention your mother. Apparently, she's promiscuous. Your time has come. Lilith must really want me out of the picture. Is that everyone? I feel stronger already. Welcome assistance.
Good one! How do I get out of this?
Their persistence is irritating. Sheer numbers will not save you now. You were too weak for this fight. Your mother abandons you. This shall be of great help. The advantage is mine. You have earned this! To get on my bad side.
Remember the old days, Eddie? We had our differences. really getting through to him today.
Feel my call.
Demon energy from every pore!
Don't lose it, pal. Either of you.
He is lost. One mercy remains.
Ah, yes. The elimination of one tormented soul for the good of many. Oh, but humans do love a moral dilemma. The umami of an otherwise flavorless existence.
Mephisto.
Gesundheit. Nice mullet.
Go to hell.
There's nowhere I would rather be, but I've come on business. So let's make a deal.
Is this one of those fiddle at the crossroads scenarios, or...
No deal.
My terms are as follows. I spare Venom. I cure the symbiote of Lilith's demonic touch. I end the blood fever he's given himself, gorging on curdled vampire bile. I retch a little thinking of it.
I said, no deal.
All this, and I ask but one inconsequential thing in return. Stop the vampire uprising. The undead are bad for business.
So you cure Eddie, and we keep doing what we've been doing?
Yes. Wipe them out. Remove every trace of their foul scourge from the earth. Then, I will cure this pathetic creature. Forever.
For the last time, no.
Hold up. Give me the fine print.
Nothing much. The usual. If you should fail, you'll discover something far more threatening than the undead, namely yours truly, etc., immortal soul, yada yada.
This is a bad idea.
This, or he dies? We don't have much of a choice. I'm in.
Good. Just sign there and there. You may feel a little sting.
Bad food! We will destroy you, bad food!
Go get him, Ed.
We should follow.
You do have a vampire war to wage. Oh, and Peter, I'll see you around.
How did he know my... Huh. Of all the surprises we've had so far, that was one of the weirdest. So, that's a truce then, right, Eddie?
We feel like ourselves here. Weaker, but ourselves. We will spare you. For now.
Hey, there's progress.
That's sweet. That is progress.
Delicious.
Here we go! This should help. This one's for you. Probably best if you stay down. Try this on for size.
This is the worst headache Eddie ever had. We need a nap.
Almost forgot what you were like before Lilith got in your head.
Your fault Lilith got in our head to begin with.
Is that really what you think? I never wanted that. I was trying to keep you from eating my neighbors.
Always following us, stopping us, leaving.
Well, that is not my problem.
Let us see if they have an answer for this.
Might sting a little.
We are reluctantly impressed, Spider-Man.
Lilith will not be.
Ha! I think that's the last of them. And not a moment too soon.
Is that...
Eddie?
Well, this is awkward.
You are the man in the monster?
Something like that.
So, you okay, Eddie?
It's kidding, little joke. No, I come in peace.
For once.
Really? New kids got to get in on this too? Hey, by the way, you're killing it out there. Respect.
Thank you. Not my first vampire war.
Eddie, are you yourself again?
Well, you mean, are we ourselves? Yeah, Lilith. She made us a monster. We did awful things. You know that's not who we are, right?
Of course.
So I'm sitting here. Well, in there, thinking. I saw what you did for me. So, how about we put aside all our, personal stuff?
Okay.
No, not forever. Just until this whole messed up vampire situation is figured out. Till all the innocent people are safe. I mean, that would make sense, wouldn't it? Yeah. I don't know.
Works for me.
Shake on it. Oh. Wait a sec. Put her there, partner.
I'm there, partner.
Welcome to the Midnight Suns?
We're supposed to...
You've gone too far, Tony!
Explain how replacing outdated equipment is a problem.
You moved my car!
It was in the way, and I moved it back.
Crap.
All this flashy junk isn't why I'm here. Why any of the rest of us are here.
Well, I'm here to make progress. If you aren't, then get out of the way.
Never meet your heroes. I get it now. I don't know why I thought you could change.
Robbie just needs...
I think your gearhead pal is still wound up.
Okay. Hunter, give me a minute. I want to make sure Robbie's okay.
Take your time. I'll assemble the prototype for the Hunter.
Oh, I'd prefer to hold off. There are some details I want to go over before we begin.
Oh, come on. You've managed so far. How hard can it be for me?
Sure, fine.
Before we get started, What? You looking for a round two? I don't want to butt heads, but to quote a frenemy, I can do this all day.
Tony, I don't want to fight you. You were my hero growing up.
Kids do love Iron Man.
Not Iron Man. You, Tony. The man who could fix any problem with technology.
What do you want, Robbie?
10 years ago, you bought the Salazar steel plant, then shut it down. Do you remember what you said at the press conference? When you announced the Stark Technology Center?
Something witty?
You said, I'm here to make progress. If you aren't, you should get out of my way. Tony, you put half the families in my neighborhood out of work. And for what? You never even broke ground on that technology center.
I don't even remember this.
3 years later, most of the families who you put out of work had moved away. Follow the jobs, you know? The rest of us weren't so lucky. That's when things got real bad. But those families had it right. You need to know when it's time to move on. So good luck with shop class. I hope it's all the progress you want it to be.
You too, Parker?
Yeah, Tony. If I could manage it, how hard can it be for you?
Damn it. What?
I get that. Maybe.
Oh, great.
You got...
Look.
After
Wow. So...
Mephisto is malevolent.
I hate... No. I was a reporter.
D-
Eat...
I would like.
Natural. I got... But without your mom's demon... Well, don't... Because I'm a...
What?
It doesn't matter. Truth is... That...
Must be strange.
Yeah, well... If you thought it was...
I have no... My gut tells me new breed vampires.
Hunter.
Hello.
Peter.
Why? Because one of my ex-nemeses now lives in the same building? Huh. No.
Peter. Of course.
Kinda feels like I made a big mistake here.
We shall.
I was really hoping for...
All right. Lilith isn't the only one with monsters on her side.
Hey, Charlie Warley puppy face.
I'm trying a new workout routine. The more I burn off...
It's not much, but I have managed to locate a few details. What have you got for me, boss? Take your pick, Hunter. Later.
That is something.
I'm ready when you are. Let's do this.
New and improved.
Don't stress it too much. There's no... Time to take it to the next level.
Timely enhancement. Let us see it in action.
Yeah, I guess it is a tough decision.
A powerful improvement.
You'll never see us coming.
All right then. Do your thing.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
What is this, an old-timey dance?
Ready to work? Later.
To have you around again.
Sudden, this happened.
Equone credite tu cri.
Latin?
Do not trust the horse Trojans. Carol, just what type of search were you running? There. It's a message. Well, more like a bad dad joke from beyond the grave.
Howard?
His research files. Whenever there's any unauthorized access, the Trojan Horse program activates, and bingo. There's our little thief right there.
The Southwest. That cannot be a coincidence.
Tony, did Howard do this to all his files?
Oh no, only the good stuff. The really juicy stuff.
How juicy?
Well, I'll give you 2 guesses, but you'll only need one. A big green one.
Gotta admit, I'm super curious to find out what Bruce has been digging up in the old files.
And how Lilith plans to use it against us.
Find out what Banner is searching for in the stock files, then get back here.
We got this, Sarah. I know how to handle Bruce.
Stark, wait! We don't know what he's planning!
Hesitated with Bruce before and it cost us. Don't worry. This time I've accounted for...
And if these results are correct, it changes everything.
You knowingly triggered that Trojan horse, didn't you?
I did.
Another trap, Bruce? Huh. I'm disappointed.
No trap, Tony. An invitation.
To what? Join Queen Demon and the creepy crew? If anyone could fight her off, I'd have thought it'd be you.
And why would I ever want to do that? She values me, not the monster you all seem so fixated with. Together, we will shatter the limitations of what you refer to as magic and science. But don't take my word on it. My gamma accelerator is only the first step. We stand on the precipice of true
Yeah, heard that one before. Usually when Pops was ready to kick off a new arms race.
Save your phony disgust for the cameras. We both know you're interested. I want you to finish Howard's work.
Uh-huh.
With me.
Of course.
Together we will fulfill your father's destiny.
Yep.
And bask in the glory of the Dark Mother.
And there it is. Well, Bruce, I can see how well this whole Lilith thing is working out for you, but the problem is, I already have a team. And while I appreciate the generous offer, we're gonna take back my father's data, and then kick your evil ass.
Misunderstand me, Tony. I wasn't asking.
Dr. Banner was kind enough to alert Hydra's forces to your presence. If you ever wanted to show off your elite hacking skills, now would be the time, Mr. Stark.
Me? Show off? What would ever give you that idea? And didn't I tell you to call me Tony?
Just hack the computer before they smash it, please, Tony.
See, that wasn't so hard.
Shall be of great help. You had your chance to escape.
For the mother!
No time for a full damage report.
Your
Engaging target.
Hardly a scratch. Looks like they have got help.
The sacrifice will be remembered.
You really are a terrible salesman, Bruce. At least butter me up before you attack my deservedly huge ego.
Who's next? You kissed the mother with that mouth? And I thought Man-Thing was ugly.
They won't know what hit them.
Flames so soon!
Here we go. Sure, why not?
Never surrender!
That's not supposed to hurt.
We are the instruments of her will!
Follow my lead.
Guess we're not done yet.
From the rift, her blessing emerges!
That facility is teeming with Hydra reinforcements. Anything you can do to expedite the process.
Look, you can't just smash the keyboard and wait for a bunch of algebraic equations to fly off the screen. This isn't some 90s movie.
Credit where credit is due, Stark knows his technology.
Can it never be easy with you?
Just lucky, I guess.
Tony, wait! We have what we came for. There's no reason to follow him.
I tried to reason with you, Tony, but you were never going to listen. Just like Mother said.
Oh, crap.
It's too beautiful, too painful for words. So I'll show you. Yes, of course.
Okay, then you were right.
Oh, and Tony, this was the trap.
Holy mother of... Is it me, or are these things just getting bigger and bigger? Go ahead on that thing.
I would be more concerned about the mace.
Oh, I was getting to that. But I just can't pull my eyes away from that massive brain case of hers.
I'm glad you're in good spirits, but the Dread Maiden is no laughing matter.
I will not be defeated.
Let us see if they have an answer for this.
Get him!
That one's for the highlight reel.
Big times!
My strike runs true.
Not even that.
My fate.
Still coming my way.
She's going to try summoning reinforcements unless you can disable her first.
Sure, maybe we'll just take a few swipes at her kneecaps.
You are a force to be reckoned with. Welcome assistance. The advantage is mine. I feel more like myself every day.
Let's do it. maybe a little personal.
I saw more centuries ago. That's a neat trick.
That'll work. Oh, I thought we were finished.
Catch my breath. Lilith has made this Dread Maiden in her own twisted image.
Interesting interpretation. I would have guessed it was something out of Giger's sketchbooks. I'm saving my energy till we
I fear no end.
Don't play. Getting better every day.
We will make this quick.
holding.
It is my purpose.
Lost focus yet.
In case I forget, remind me to thank Banner for unleashing this thing on us. He really doesn't handle rejection well. This shouldn't take long. Don't mind if I do.
I know what my future holds.
Getting it done any way we know how. You should probably stay down for a while.
I wasn't sure how you'd fare against her, but the Dread Maiden was no match for you.
What'd you call that thing again?
Dread Maiden.
Oh yeah, I can see that. I think I lost myself there for a second. I should have listened to you. I'm
starts out on a quest for vengeance.
This work, this discovery, will have ramifications for generations to come. Think my own son, Tony.
Better not miss.
I had no idea you...
Don't get me started. Or if some kid...
Over...
Over!
So bad.
No, it's worse.
The situation is already done.
Yeah, but one thing about...
Coming to... Everyone's in a mood to mingle. Go ahead. Carol, this was your book, so you can start.
I'll throw it back to you. What did you think of the book?
I had a rough time with it.
You didn't like it?
Didn't say that. At first I spent more time referencing the glossary than reading the book.
Sounds familiar. What changed?
I noticed a kind of rhythm to the words. I began to see them as lyrics to a song. All that dry talk faded and it finally came together. The lyrics made it feel much bigger than a chapter on Cree farming implements.
Yeah, I could not figure any of it out.
At first I thought it was for digging. I'm surprised how much stuck with me, despite some concepts being legit alien to me.
Agreed. For me, the rhythm wasn't lyrics. It was more like the book was written to a cadence.
That's why I had you read it on your Spark. The mnemonic lexicon won't work with a hard copy.
The what now?
An ancient Cree technique. It helps you remember texts that would otherwise be considered... There's no Cree word for stuffy, but essentially that. But all...
The bloom represents the rain...
That's one vital part. You're right. At the time, conquered worlds came with people. Rather than treat them as prisoners, the Cree provided them with most benefits enjoyed by Cree citizens. This period is known as the cultivation.
So the bloom was when they gained full citizenship under their conquerors?
No, it's when the world requested it. As long as they could feed themselves with Cree farming techniques and defend their world with Cree defenses, the request was granted with few exceptions.
So what's the harvest?
As part of the service required by the Empire, many of these new citizens began the cultivation of freshly conquered worlds.
So they were living examples. Show the newly conquered what they could achieve if they went along with the Empire.
That's also how vampires work.
Carol, I think I pieced together the Cree strategy.
Do tell.
It's...
And to their enemies, the Kree advance would seem...
That's what I think. Carol, how was that?
Close enough to impress me. The strategy in Volume 32 wasn't perfect, but it worked out for the Kree far more often than it failed.
What happened when it failed?
That's covered in Volume 33.
And that's book club. Steve, you're up next. What's your book?
The Mantle of Authority, by General Chester Phillips.
Is this the one you keep saying I should read?
The very same. Now you have to. It's book club.
Hell's mother.
Sure.
I guarantee... No. It's less...
You should...
Good.
Carol, I had some more thoughts on the book.
You do? You must have really liked it.
If Lilith mindjacks me, she's gonna be surprised how much of it is taken up by movie trivia and webtoon.
The team made short work of the Dread Maiden.
Who is a good girl? It is...
Or not, bub. That works too.
How...
Robbie and I are gonna play Valor's Edge until duty calls.
Well, Abuela always said I'd be involved with all hell breaking loose.
I did not think church was your style, Daywalker. Your real...
Don't...
Like... Wait, you're meant...
Well...
Is there a limit to...
Watch it.